Hello everyone, welcome to Friday the 23rd of January 2026. I will be reading as usual from UCB, United Christian Broadcasters, Daily Devotional in audio version. Today's topic says, where there is a will, there is a way. Where there is a will, there is a way. Do not cast away your confidence, so that after you have done the will of God, you may receive the promise. Hebrews 10:35-36 from the New King James Version. Today's main message says, in the early 1950s, Irwin W. Rosenberg, a junior U.S. naval officer, was discharged from military service after he was diagnosed with cancer. Standard military procedure at the time. The loss of his job was quite a blow, but he was determined to get back both his health and his job. With faith and determination, he battled the disease that tried to take over his body. At one point, he was given only 2 weeks to live, but eventually his cancer was brought under control. Irving then focused his attention on his desire to become a naval officer. He discovered, however, that regulations forbade reinstatement of a person discharged with cancer. Everyone told Irwin, give up. It would take an act of Congress to get you reinstated. That gave him an idea. He would pursue an act of Congress. After months of knocking on doors and jumping through legal hoops, President Truman signed into law a special bill that allowed Irwin to re-enlist in the Navy. Then guess what happened? Irwin W. Rosenberg went on to become a rear admiral in the United States 7th Fleet. The saying goes, where there is a will, there is a way. When you have a relentless faith and your will lines up with God's will, all things become possible. Do not cast away your confidence, which has great reward, for you have need of patient endurance, so that after you have done the will of God, you may receive the promise. With that said, as Christians, we ought to read the Word of God, the Bible, daily for our own good. So today's readings will be from the books of Genesis chapter 45-46, Matthew chapter 23, and lastly, Matthew 6:33. With that said again, I'm your friend, Lady Esther Domain. Have a very productive Friday, a great weekend at that. Okay, bye for now. God bless you. Shalom.